I'm David Kano with the Hollywood MMA Show for TV Mix, but today it's boxing news time. The stage is set. Manny Pacquiao versus Timothy Bradley. Right now I'm joined with the legendary Teddy Atlas. How you doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. How does this weigh-in compare to the Canelo Mayweather weigh-ins and the weigh-ins in the past that you've been to?
About this much smaller. The Canelo Mayweather was this big. This one's this big. You know, I mean, Canelo Mayweather was almost 10,000 people. This isn't nearly as big, but pretty big for this kind of fight. Good energy. A lot of Pacquiao fans, you know, mostly dominated by that, but not as big as Mayweather and Canelo.
How does this compare to their first match in, say, Pacquiao and Rios?
Well, I mean, there's more. I mean, this is a more important fight, a more thought about fight, and figures to be a much more competitive fight than Rios. I mean, come on, you're supposed to know boxing. Rios was put there to make Pacquiao come back and look good. I mean, Rios a game guy, tough guy, fighter's mentality, no doubt about it. But a guy who's slow, one-dimensional, and easy to hit. So he was put there for Pacquiao to come back and be able to win and set up this fight. So this obviously is a fight that is embraced as a bigger fight and a more competitive fight with Bradley and Pacquiao.
Now, I've heard your co-host, Dan Raphael, he went with Manny Pacquiao. You're taking Bradley. What made you go in that direction?
My brain, my years in the business, my instinct, my judgment. You know, I think that both guys have been dramatically affected since the last time they were in the ring together. And I think Pacquiao, after getting knocked out cold by Marquez face first, you never recover from that, never fully. I don't know that he's fully recovered. I don't know that he thinks he's fully recovered. That's more important than what me and you think. I don't think that Pacquiao can depend on himself, knows for sure can he depend on himself after that kind of knockout loss. He came back and fought Rios, but Rios was a perfect guy for him where he could outspeed him. But even in that fight, he had a chance to be aggressive in spots he wasn't. So I don't know where his confidence is. I have a funny feeling it's not there. Not to the level that it used to be, or maybe that it needs to be on Saturday night. And Bradley, he fought Provodnikov. He almost got knocked out. But then he came back from that, and his fight in between wasn't Rios. It was against Marquez, guy who knocked out Pacquiao cold. And he found himself. He got the memo. He learned his lesson. He understood what he needed to be and what he shouldn't be. He boxed on the outside, used his speed, used his legs, used his jab, used his intellect, and he won a fight. I think right now Bradley's in a better place than Pacquiao. He knows who he is and who he needs to be, and he'll show that Saturday night.
Last question. If Bradley used to beat Pacquiao, Pacquiao used to beat Bradley, do you think that sets him up? I know Mayweather doesn't go with top rank, but do you think that could potentially happen?
What could happen? You never asked the question.
Bradley versus Mayweather, if he wins, or Pacquiao?
Now you asked the question. There we go. Listen, that's the money fight. All you have to do is follow the money in this business, in any business. Follow the money. These guys, these promoters, they all want to line their pockets. So it's easy to connect the dots. It's like breadcrumbs. Just follow the money. If that could ever be brought back, that fight, we thought it launched. We thought it left harbor. That ship had sailed already. But if that fight could come back, Mayweather and Pacquiao, and that would be the one, Mayweather and Pacquiao. If that fight could come back, yeah, they would embrace it because it's a money fight.
Teddy Atlas, I thank you so much for your time, sir.
My pleasure.